So my friend told me yesterday that her brother was canvassing in Pennsylvania, and he said he had a conversation with a woman at the door who said she was going to vote for Donald Trump because he would be better for small businesses. And I lost sleep over this last night. I lost sleep over it because, we have right now on one side a candidate who is really putting forth a very solid economic vision that is to raise the middle and working class up, to really build a care economy where we've got paid family leave and childcare and more money for education and getting rid of medical debt and helping new small business owners by allowing them to take a $50,000 tax deduction instead of a $5,000 as it is right now. And on the other side, we have Donald Trump, who has not articulated a single vision for small business owners, right? Nothing. All he is articulating now at every one of his rallies, particularly over the weekend, where even he admitted himself that his speech was just darkness. It's just darkness. It's all division. It's all vitriol. It's all resentment. And I really have to ask, okay, if all you care about is small businesses, how does your small business thrive in a country that is being run by a chaos agent? When all of the Fortune 500 donors now have all moved to Democrats and to Kamala Harris, and you can see this incredibly steep drop-off where they're not giving to Republicans anymore because they know that economies and businesses thrive in stability. How does your small business thrive when it is chaos in our country? Because there is no longer a rule of law. And a president has amassed power to himself, has weaponized the Justice Department, has weaponized every single department of the government, has put cronies in every cabinet position. The government is no longer functioning properly. How is your small business thriving in that environment? And that aside, how is your small business thriving when the entire country starts to look like Western North Carolina does right now? When entire towns are underwater? How does your small business thrive in that situation when the president of the country denies the biggest emergency facing our country and our world? He refuses to acknowledge that it's happening. How does your small business thrive in a country that is being hit by billion-dollar emergency after billion-dollar emergency? Tell me. And how does your small business thrive when the president is undertaking a mass purge of somewhere between 15 and 30 million people, most of whom will be undocumented, but some of whom won't, because he's now talking about remigration, which basically means taking naturalized citizens and deporting them. How does your small business thrive in that atmosphere? Families being separated, military coming through cities, police not focusing on crime anymore because they have been enlisted to help with this mass deportation effort. The economy is contracting, which is what everyone is saying it will do. It will contract 1.6% or so because of the loss of workers. Hundreds of thousands of jobs are being lost, again, because of the loss of workers. How is your small business thriving in that? And finally, how is your small business thriving in a country where racism and hatred are being encouraged and stoked every day? Do you remember that when Donald Trump left office, violent crime was at a 50-year high, and it has been coming down ever since he left? So, assuming we get that level of crime back, how does your small business thrive? How does your small business thrive when people are afraid to leave the house because all common sense gun legislation is gone, and everybody is carrying an assault weapon? Please think. Please think. There is more to a small business thriving than tax cuts for rich people. So much more. We need a stable country. There is one president who will bring it. The other way leads to chaos. Small business does not thrive there. Thank you for listening.